There was a room clearing rue on Christmas. That's right. An important family gathering. There was a room clearing bunkaroo. A bunker blast. And it was an SBD. That's right. There was. And on Christmas, no less. There was a room clearing bunker blast on Christmas. It's kind of like how in baseball they have bench clearing brawls. That's what this was like. It would be cool if baseball had bench clearing bunker blasts. Like if all the players were sitting there in the dugout. And if somebody, one of the players ripped an SBD and it stunk up the place. So they had to march out onto the field. That would be so cool. But this was a room clearing SBD that pretty much it stunk up the place and it cleared the computer room. It did. We started detecting the hilarious stench of a bunker blast, which became so overpowering that we darted out of the room until the stink could dissipate. That's how we celebrated the holidays. But somebody ripped an SBD and cries of accusation sprang up, but no suspects could be indicted. Now, what's funny though is when somebody, it's hilarious when somebody farts, and then people try to accuse each other of it. Like I remember a lot of times somebody would rip a silent but deadly, and then somebody would accuse somebody of being the culprit, and they would say, "Is that you?" Like they're gonna answer, like if it was them, are they actually gonna admit to it? So somebody says, "Oh, pew, is that you?" Like, even if it was, are they gonna admit to it? And what's really funny is when the accused is a dog. And somebody accuses the dog of ripping an SBD, and they say, "Oh," they say to the dog, "Is that you?" Like even if the dog wanted to admit it, even if the dog was going to own up to passing gas, they can't, because dogs don't talk. So what's the point in asking the dog if they're the ones that let loose an air biscuit? You know, if somebody rips a trouser sneeze, what's the point in asking the dog if they did it? Because the dog's not going to answer. And if a dog does it, is it really a trouser sneeze? Because dogs don't wear pants. So how can it even be a trouser sneeze when a dog does it? It's one of those things. It's one of those funny things. It's a misnomer. Dogs do not wear pants or even underpants. So they cannot. So a trouser sneeze from a dog really is not a trouser sneeze. Is that you? It's another thing like that is when people used to wipe boogers on the wall. Somebody would say, you know, like back when I was growing up, like when I was a teenager, people were always wiping mucus on the walls. So somebody would see it and they would say, "Is that another booger?" Like, what else could it possibly be? Is that another booger? Like, what do you think? What do you think it is? A girder and panel set? Of course it's another booger. What else could it be? Occasionally, though, it was chewed up pickles. Occasionally, somebody would chew up a pickle and they'd go and spit it on the wall. But that was, there's another thing like that. Like if the dog, like if the if the dog went to the, if the dog defecated on the back porch, is that poo? Like, oh, no, it's not poo. Is that poo? So, this was a room clearing SBD on Christmas. And the day before, at a different family gathering, somebody ripped an LAP, a loud and proud, because I heard the audio of a loud and proud bunker blast emanating. But emanating from somebody who's not even old enough to know better. But let's see, I'm going to check the latest email here. And I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch TV. See? I'm going to watch TV. What is this? It's Dr. Phil. That has been. His show is the most ridiculous thing because Dr. Phil is always, Dr. Phil is a complete and total scam because he's always encouraging people to he's always promoting like all these scam programs and stuff, like these scam residential programs, which are scams, and Dr. Phil is always promoting them. But now he has completely discredited himself by promoting these scams. So that's the story of the Christmas time bunker blast. Hopefully there will be more bunker blasts next year. It's a shame that Christmas only comes once a year, because there's only one series of air biscuits.